Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Good morning. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Espresso with me, Darius Luchauskas. Today's the 12th of April 2018. Today's Thursday. So we're going to have a look at the markets, what happened yesterday, what to expect from them today, what levels to watch out for, potential levels of course. And yeah, but before we jump in, let's have a look at our risk disclaimer. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest and we can continue. Okay, so also before we jump into the charts, quick reminder of our JFD Brokers research page, where we update that one on a daily basis. We throw out different analysis, different trading shoutouts, just update the news on the main headlines, and yeah, of course in some other languages as well, so like German and French and Italian and Czech. So we do, like I said, we do provide some analysis in different languages as well, so feel free to visit us, guys. But for now, let's have a look at the charts. So the first one I want to look at is the S&P 500. Now yesterday it wasn't a very exciting day for the S&P, closed in the red. It was bad. The bulls and the bears were trying to battle it. Initially we saw a push higher a little bit, but then actually closed off the day. We closed off the day in the red zone. So for now we are still keeping an eye on this level here, the 26.45 approximately there. Still we would like to see a strong move above this one and above this area right here as well. Then that's around the 2670 approximately there, 2670. So a good push above this area and this one could open the path towards this this area right here at 2695, approximately 2700. So but at the moment, of course, with these geopolitical tensions, it's quite difficult to say where it's going to go. At the moment we're just keeping an eye on it and not taking any steps on the S&P 500 any position on the S&P 500. Similar stories on the Dow. Dow is slightly below here, below this 24,200 level. We are still keeping an eye on it, of course. Still, the downside is not off the table. We could potentially get a move lower, but of course we'll just continue. We'll have to continue monitoring what's happening in the world right now. So yeah, guys, gold is having a good time yesterday, especially, and we can see this nice move higher. Of course, due to Donald Trump's tweets yesterday. So yes, the tensions are rising and everybody's looking for safe havens, and gold is one of them, and we can see that this is getting reflected here in the price. So we saw a nice move higher here. We managed to break this downwards moving resistance line, but still closed below it. So now we're seeing a bit of retracement. Of course it is sitting right now at a tricky level, because even at one point you could see this downwards moving support line as a good downwards moving resistance line as a good resistance area, but also, I mean, any stronger move could a break above this could open the path now towards higher levels, and we could potentially see this 1365 area getting hit again, or even maybe potentially being taken out. So For now, we're staying cautious on this one. We are looking at maybe further continuation to the upside, but of course if we'll start seeing declines here, and especially if we'll get a nice move below the just let me highlight that one, below this little area right here, the 1345, and then of course the stronger level of support here at 1340. Break below these two areas could actually push this precious metal a little bit lower again. So at the moment, like I said, keep an eye on this area first, the 1345 as a potential support area, and if that doesn't hold, well, keep an eye on the 1340 level. Let's have a look at a few pairs, and the euro dollar is, well, we can see here, if you can see here on this one, on this chart, you can see that it formed a shooting star here. Certainly this could act as a reversal signal, but stay sharp, because like I said, in these market conditions anything can happen. So let's put a 4-hour chart here, and we can see that it reached this area here that I've got highlighted. I've talked about this area in my previous videos, so I said to keep an eye on this 123,900 area first, level I would say, and then of course this area between the 123,900 and 124,200. So at the moment, yes, it met its resistance here yesterday at 23,900, moved lower, and now it's bouncing around this 123,600 that I got marked here as a strong level of support. So a break below this, to be honest, could open the path towards the next area of 123,350, approximately there. And of course, if that doesn't hold, well, guess what? I mean, it probably will continue moving lower again. So, but for now, we're actually very cautious, to be honest, with all the pairs and all the indices at the moment, because of the geopolitical tensions that are escalating right now in the world. So for now, like I said, keep an eye on these levels. I mean, probably good levels to watch if you're trading short term. So like I said, I mean, a continuation of a nice move here away from the 123,600 could open the path towards the 123,350, so approximately there. So keep an eye on that one. But if we suddenly get a nice sharp move up above the 123,900, watch out for the 124,200 as a potential next area of resistance, and of course for higher levels if this level gets taken out. So keep an eye on this one, guys. Let's have a look at GBPUSD. GBPUSD, slightly similar story, of course. We are stuck in this little range right now between the 141,500 and the 142, so about 50 pips range. And for now, of course, we need to wait and see if it wants to make a better move to either of the directions. For now, of course, we will be watching the levels here higher a little bit. Maybe potentially could see a move again towards the 142, but watch out, be careful with that, because that could act again as a good level of resistance, and maybe we'll just retrace from there lower and test this upwards moving support line that we had started since the 1st of March. So there are some good levels to watch out for, guys. I mean, especially this one right here, again, the 141,500, a break of which, like I said, a break of which could push it and test this aforementioned support line, upwards moving support line. And if that doesn't hold, well, potentially we could see maybe a drop again here lower, something like this that we had here around this 5th and 6th of April. So we are very cautious again. Like I said, I've probably mentioned this word already several times, but we are seriously very cautious about this, and this could potentially go either way, to be honest. Even though it seems like it is on an uptrend, but the fluctuations, they could start taking out all the traders, and to be honest, and taking out all the stops. And so yeah, I mean, there could be a lot of unsatisfied people with these trades. Anyway, let's have a look at the USDJPY. So we're now seeing some yen buying, and of course, again, due to geopolitical tensions, and everybody's looking at the yen right now as a potential safe haven. That's why we're seeing the USDJPY slightly moving away from its recent highs. And at the moment it's stuck here at around this upwards moving trend line that started around the 25th of March. So of course, again, we need to stay sharp here. Maybe this will bounce and move higher. If it does, for us to consider going long on this one, we would not need to see a nice move above this area right here at around 107,500, approximately there. A break of this area to the upside could push this a little bit higher. The first level to watch out for would be the 107,650, approximately there, and potentially a little bit higher, but we'll have to evaluate the levels later on there if we see a nice move above the 107,500. If this actually doesn't hold, if this upwards moving trend line doesn't hold, well, keep an eye on this 106,650, a break of which could open the path again towards this 106,400 that acted here as a nice level in the past, and a break below this, well, could again push it towards the 106, and we would get back again towards these previous lows here. So at the moment, this one is also a tricky one. Probably just we will need to keep on monitoring that one, and there is no clear direction on this one right now. USDCAD. Now USDCAD, an interesting picture is developing here. Now let me get rid of this channel first, and let's put a Fibonacci retracement. Now something like this, guys, that's quite interesting to observe. So we are, too much. There we go. So we are currently balancing around this 61.8% retracement on the Fibonacci. Now, of course, we could see this as a nice bouncing ground, to be honest, and a potential move higher. So if this will, well, if this wants to continue pushing higher like it is right now, then a nice break above the 126,100 could actually confirm this, and we could potentially see a move towards this little area first as a 126,700. So, which will act, of course, as a first level of resistance, and then, of course, it doesn't hold. Well, it could open the path towards higher levels. But for now, we are keeping a close eye on this one because, like I said, it is bouncing off the, well, not bouncing yet, but it is balancing around the 61.8% on Fibonacci retracement. A break above the 126,100 could open the path towards this little area first. So watch out for this, guys. It could build up as a nice trade. But if suddenly we get rejection around this area, the 126,100, then we will move a little bit lower. Keep an eye on this important area here, these recent lows. So a nice move below the 125,550 approximately there could push this pair a little bit lower again, and then of course the whole we can scrap the whole Fibonacci idea for now. So yeah, guys, I mean, at the moment, like I said, keep an eye on this one. It is building up to be a nice trade. Also looking at this MACD that we were seeing here, MACD is currently pushing towards the zero mark, and of course it moved away from the lows here and now pushing higher. So if this was going to follow basically the price and we're going to see a continuation here to the upside, then, and especially in this MACD, and then yes, I mean, like I said, we could see a bit of retracement to the upside here. It could potentially see this level getting hit, the 126,700, but that's of course if we'll get a nice move above the 126,100. Okay guys, I need to jump off the mic. I hope you have a good European session, and as always, keep an eye on the price action, and I shall see you on my JFD Traders Tea Time later on today at 14:15 British Summer Time. Thank you very much guys. Bye bye.